So I've already outlined to you how Donald Trump owes not $300 million, not $420 million, but likely Trump's total debts are about $1.1 billion to various creditors. And I've already outlined in the previous segment how this makes Trump a national security risk. There's another piece to this. And that additional element is that Donald Trump's businesses are just failing right now. Donald Trump's entire resort business is collapsing, partially due to his own mishandling of coronavirus. And it actually goes even further. Trump's own desperation to open the economy could well be motivated by the desire to rehabilitate his own businesses. What's increasingly clear is that were it not for Donald Trump's reality show host career on The Apprentice, he might be totally insolvent because his resorts are true money pits. Trump actually used a bunch of his apprentice money to go and buy golf courses and resorts around the world, and they're all doing terribly. Of the 15 golf resorts that Trump bought as of 2015, almost none are profitable. Trump bought Doral. It looks like Doral. I guess he pronounces it Doral for $150 million. It's lost $162 million since. His resorts in Scotland have lost $63 million. That much bandied about hotel in Washington, D.C. near the White House has lost more than $55 million. Between 2008 and 2009, the Trump Organization lost $1.4 billion, as his tax documents show. And none of those numbers account for 2019 and 2020 and what's going on with coronavirus. And by the way, Trump alienating half the country through his presidency has not helped his business. Half the country now would not go to his resorts on principle because he's a failed moronic president. He's damaged his brand and his reputation through his presidency. And then in comes coronavirus. And it's a disaster partially because Trump himself was slow to deal with coronavirus. Trump being slow to take coronavirus seriously has hurt Trump's own businesses. And this gets us to why Trump behaves the way he behaves. Why is Trump dragging his entire presidential entourage with Secret Service to his own resorts week after week after week to funnel money into his failing resorts? Why is Trump desperate to open hotels and the economy even when it's too early during coronavirus? Because he needs his resorts open because they are failing. All of these stories connect. Golfing at his own resorts all the time, demanding the economy open, desperation to win re-election no matter what, hiding his taxes through any means he can, allegedly laundering money through the campaign. There is a grand narrative here, and it's that Trump is failing financially, personally, maybe at risk of personal bankruptcy, and he's desperate to stave it off. Now, one last thing. The big takeaway from all of these financial revelations this week should not be Trump is a fake billionaire. There are too many people focusing on that, people on the left and the right. The real takeaways here are systemic. The system allowed a lunatic sycophant to become president on the false notion of being a successful businessman, and the Electoral College helped him despite losing the popular vote. That's a systemic issue. The system allows the super rich, people who are super rich, at least on paper, like Trump, to pay no taxes through various mechanisms, including tax loss carry forwards and asset depreciation, which I went over with you yesterday. The system allows a president to funnel money into their own businesses with no repercussions. Trump has said he'd be great for the middle class and people should pay taxes. And he's been terrible for the middle class and he doesn't pay taxes. So the story is not fake billionaire. The story is all of these other things, which we should focus on 38 days from now after the election. But between now and then, the election is the focus. One of our sponsors today is Lucy, and they are giving my audience 20% off. Lucy is a company founded by Caltech scientists with only one mission, which is to help people quit smoking and vaping by offering a clean, affordable nicotine alternative. Now, many of you know, you've heard the stories. I've known several people in my life who have struggled with quitting smoking. I've seen how difficult it can be. And nicotine alternatives can be hugely helpful. Lucy offers a nicotine gum in 3 flavors: wintergreen, cinnamon, and pomegranate. They also have lozenges, which come in cherry ice flavor. Lucy is affordable. It'll ship right to your door. You don't have to go out to the store. Shipping is always free. You can buy single boxes or save with a subscription. It's the year 2020. It's time to throw the cigarettes away and get rid of the vape, and Lucy can make it easier. You'll find a ton of excellent reviews online from countless people who have used Lucy to quit smoking and vaping. Go check them out at lucy.co. I've put the link right underneath this video, and you'll get 20% off when you use the coupon code Pakman. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm required to give: these products contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.